Every direction that we turned, we were being turned down by foundations, we were being turned down by Medicaid. My dad lived on basically Medicare. It's hard for a parent to ask their kids for money or for help. So being able to help and go to Grace and have the compassion that Grace has and the faces that are so willing to help and they feel the pain with you. Without you guys, he couldn't have continued to function.
Our family was just blindsided with the diagnosis. Caitlin was a healthy 4-year-old, so we really had no idea. After further testing, and more surgeries, they started chemo. She had 14 chemo treatments and 33 radiation treatments before she was in remission. Caitlin got to come home and she sat in the car for that first race and just watched us. And there was lots of Team Caitlin supporters. And then last year I got to cross the line with her, and it was, that was just amazing. As a mom, it was just awesome that the year before she had to watch us from the car, and we really didn't know what her future held at the time. Last year we got to cross the line, and then this year again, she actually ran part of it. So it was just, she's just crazy. Grace Foundation is just like awesome because they support all families that have been touched by this awful disease. And we will continue to support Grace always.
When Lisa and Julie got the diagnosis back then, I had no idea how strong these two women were, and cancer hits the people and everybody reacts and battles in their own way. But what is so amazing about both Julie and Lisa is they are the prime example of American idea that turning the negative into a huge positive, making a success out of what looks like to be a disastrous occurrence. So both had a very serious breast cancer diagnosis, but they did not just sit there and took care of themselves and then led their lives after in survivorship mode. They showed the huge, tremendous courage of building something like this, and even I am so impressed. I didn't think Grace would grow this big. What they have accomplished locally here is unthinkable, and again, it makes me almost cry to see that how can you change to a negative into such a huge positive. And they set the example not only by helping them, but showing them the courage, showing them how you deal with the adversity, how you turn adversity into a huge positive accomplishment. So this is what is about Grace.
I guess that's the point that I want people to know, is that it's not just an individual thing. They truly care about everyone, and they want to help everyone in a situation like what we were in, where it does become hard.
When Caitlin was first diagnosed, my principal at the time gave me a Grace card and said, my wife said you need to contact them. And I was like, okay, but I didn't know it was for children. And so after looking into it, they really support all different types of cancers and people going through that. And I think sometimes people don't know that. And so that was just something that was awesome, is that it's everyone being affected by cancer.
Just knowing that the Grace Foundation is in this community is something that I guess I will forever be thankful for, and so will my family. So just know that the Grace Foundation is here for us.